in week 2. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player who led the league in passing and interceptions in his final season in Tampa. But, of course, that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he makes the catch off the tip by the safety. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Sometimes those tip balls turn out to be like a pinball, just bounce all over the place. Everyone's got to go up and get it. In this case,
well, we talk about tip drills for defensive players like you, but what about the offensive guys? They do any tip drills?
I think they work on it as well, oftentimes in the Hail Mary situations, because you're actually counting on a ball being tipped to give you an extra chance to catch.
Now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. The LSU man, Leonard Fournette, born right here in New Orleans. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Touchdown! Leonard Fournette, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now 1st quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Winston. It's complete. Kamara. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Winston. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room. Symptomatic of how this game's been going. Boswell's kick is good, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the 1st half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here are special teams.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, remember Seattle-Denver Super Bowl 48? Percy Harvin to start the 2nd half. Seattle was already firmly in control. Now they feel like they can't be caught.
Yeah, they are firmly in control right now. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this 1st half. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards, that swung out wide to Harris. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. To throw again on second down, Trubisky. He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool from 21 yards away. And the Steelers are able to claw one back. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field states...
So they call it... A good pickup there at 22. They run here with Singletary and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Looking to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind. Plenty of shouts from these crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Type of situation again.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Trubisky. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's Trubisky. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Cousins to throw it. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea. That is now 2 sacks for him here in his first half. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. He's got a man complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about...
And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the... From the red zone now, Cousins. Touchdown! Tyler Lockett, as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about it. If they decide to take a shot.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate.
Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. George Kittle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
If you're back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the...
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. The lead is trimmed down to 10. A 10-play drive that time. And the keeper will put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. From the 6. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. The 30. 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Texans. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Darnold completes it, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Times. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Marshall. And some room to work. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Plays in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Marvin Jones, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are back within a score.
Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute...
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 1st down, Seattle will pick up a 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. The left side completion to Jones. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Ready.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. He had 3, and it brings up a 3rd down. They need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the 1st half and now 7 on the game. Wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Reception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going well when you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Fielded right around the 8. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He's at the 40. The 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Lions. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw here. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And this is more of the same right here. These guys have definitely been the aggressors here in the first half. They pushed the envelope in terms of play calls, and that's reflected in the score. And now they're in a position to widen this lead.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards. Brings up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the... I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Max Williams. As the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown. For stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Chris Godwin, 51 yards. And the Texans have moved out in front with 3 touchdowns. George, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive.
there. He takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Now it's Burrow. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone. And
Touchdown, Bengals! Max Williams, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast, where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? That big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown.
You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think that's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong...
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come up covered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Now Mahomes.
And win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this...
Going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. 63 yards. The
Baker Mayfield only 6'1", but he can certainly sling it, and we saw evidence of that right there.
I'm really not sure what was more impressive about that throw. Was it the distance travel or the accuracy involved? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, when you're trying to hit a guy in stride that far downfield, there's nothing easy about it, but he sure made it look easy there.
And that throw,
Good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. They'll get 34 yards there.
heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
There you go, partner. That's some old school football right there. You need 1 yard?
This one is incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Takes it at the 7.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. 30. 10. 5. And he will score. Touchdown 49ers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take this.
Completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Hitting him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's got room.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play there from McCaffrey. Give him 69 yards on the ground.
Christian McCaffrey, a guy that can beat you in so many ways. He's a threat to go the distance literally every time he touches the football.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 35. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
John Mechie
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bucs add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Extra point put through by Succop. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that